All right, we've got the world famous Diet Gavin in here with us for the first race of the night. Yeah, we'll see if he can make the ARCA race. But we are, I assume this is top split again. Yeah, 4,700 at the top. All the way down to the tiny 2,000 and 1,800, so very top heavy. We're the number 13. This place, I love it. It's like they found a field that a bunch of goats were walking around in. They just followed that path. They didn't even smooth anything out. And you got this track. And it's awesome. It is so on edge for a lot of turns. And it's another place where little mistake turns into big mistake. You can get a little bit of traction in the grass. There are some, like, I don't know, lattice type curbing off of the curbs, but other than that, it's just grass and danger. So we're gonna go qualify. I am about a second off fast pace. Don't have any idea where that puts me to the rest of the field, but 51.8 seemed to be what I saw for fast time, and it could be even quicker. But we're gonna aim for a high 52, and hopefully be able to pull that off. But in order to do that, I have to not touch the grass, not scrape a mirror on a tire barrier. I hate this version of the track. The no chicane version or no first chicane version is so much better. This first chicane doesn't really serve much of a purpose, especially when you can cut so much of it on entry. It's pretty much just a right-hander, the way that you can run it, and then you have to use the curbs and grass to kind of kick it sideways and be braver than what I can be to get it to turn around the corner even quicker. This one I'm fine with. I mean, the scary version of the track with no chicanes makes this turn here crazy, but that's a good turn anyways. It takes a little bit of patience and skill to get through it, so I will be screwing that one up. Then we got this one, and I haven't decided if I'm downshifting. I don't think I'm going to, but I'll try to tell that to my left hand, who will probably take a flick at the paddle and then downshift and lose some time.
Green flag, green
and then the final turn, very easy to overdrive it. We're just going to try to get a decent run out of it. Get a decent run to turn one and hopefully not end up off in the grass. We're going to shift down just because I know I'm going a little bit slower than I should. But we're aiming for that high 52 just to get a okay starting spot. I'm going to shift down just to help me turn there, but I shouldn't have. Now this left-hander, when the tires warm up, you can go out a little wide and full throttle it, but the risk reward is not there. It's like a couple of hundreds that you'll gain. And when we're talking my road racing skills, a couple of hundreds is every other lap, so it's best to just not risk putting it in the fence and do a little breathe off there so that we don't go spinning. So I haven't picked out a braking point here. Probably going to be going too early, but we'll be mid-pack and we'll need to be braking early. And then at speed here, you can clip it and get a little rotation. That was a bit too much for how slow we were going. Through there, could have pushed it harder, but again, banker lap. Could have really pushed it a little deeper in there, I think. Let's hope that this is under a 53.
One more lap.
And it's not.
1 minute 53.32.
Alright, well, we'll see what happens when I try. Well, we're going slower now. Losing time. Let's get on the brakes. Downshift just to get a bit of drive off the corner. Little breather, because you're not going to gain a ton of time. I shouldn't have shifted, but it always feels like it's not going to turn unless I shift, which is just a mental thing. Cut that way too close and way too slow. So now we're going to lose speed all the way down to the next one. Too wide there. Get a better exit here. We don't really. I mean, we're gaining time, but not that great. Way too wide. That kills the lap. We're starting to fall now. Yeah. No big deal though. 53.0 is going to be my top speed in safety mode, so we weren't going to beat that because we tried harder. And this place doesn't like it when you try harder.
It's over.
It likes it when you're just good. But everyone else really hurting for speed. 51.9, about what I thought it was going to be. And then you got a fairly good gap. So I'm okay with that. P7 is the 13. I didn't look to see it. Was there anyone else that we recognized? Don't see any names that I know. And a lot of internationals, at least from my perspective. About half the field, maybe more. But we are a bit out of our range here. That's good. Now turn 1 all the way down to the first left-hander. Can be chaotic on the start. Hopefully with the rolling start we'll be a little more spread out. But we're going to be going faster into that, which means it's going to be easier for people to go wide and then spin back on, or come back on but be slower. And then there's a lot of dodging, and then people forget braking zones, and then once you get onto the straightaway, things start to even out. But if you got anyone left too wide, then it gets tricky into that left-hand kink. But after that, the chicanes will ruin the racing and single file us out, and then it should be safe. So we got to just be smart. We're way ahead of where we need to be. I think I'm 180 something in points still. So we haven't had a really bad
1 left to green.
week.
Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed.
We've just had, you know, bad points just because of where I am on iRating and what my skill is, but still very happy with how my how my season has went with this car. And from where I was at the start, not qualifying at VIR, to now qualifying and competing, making passes, I feel like I've learned quite a bit here, which is good. This car does a really good job of that. So, hopefully we don't see Gavin, unless the man is Superman and flies up here. We don't want to see that zebra in our rearview mirror, especially because he enters the corners so hard. I'm like slamming my brake foot down anytime I'm watching his races in these. He just drives in so much deeper than I feel like he should be able to. But it's time to roll. Try to stay on track. I definitely want to do a league season with these. Won't be next season, but probably the fall, late summer, fall. We'll do another road series, but with these, and use normal tracks.
Go green, stay focused.
But not the big stuff, you know, not like Daytona or Spa or any of the longers. This car thrives on shorter courses.
Green, green, green.
Guy to our left got a fairly poor start.
Car on your left.
Just gonna take it easy.
Still there, hold your line.
Give room. Try not to get shoved off as the track goes one direction and then the other.
Clear on the left.
Got someone up front almost going off.
Stay on the right.
I needed to be more aggressive there, but we got a little gap here. We are 3 wide, didn't even know that.
Clear.
He's off here. And we've got contact.
You've got a slow car on the left. Go right. Keep to the right.
And
Stay on the
we
right.
somehow get lucky there. Although no one is stopping and we're all jammed up into the chicane, that's not going to be good.
Left side.
And I hit the grass. Well,
Right side.
I just destroyed the whole field. That was pathetic. Definitely had never entered on that side, but that was bad. I mean, I got lucky because somehow the person that causes the wreck always gets away with no issues. But the dude to my left did not get lucky as I stuffed him into the immovable tire barrier.
Left side. Still there. Stay on the right. Clear.
So, caused a wreck. Not happy about that. Things were just way too tight there in that section, and I had never been over on that side. And
1:05.
caught in the grass, and these guys are stopping.
Car on your left. Clear.
Orange car is really broken. I don't know how we're not.
Right side. Still there. Clear. Right side. Clear. Car right. Clear on the right.
Just trying to make this guy go because he's being way too slow to make a move on the orange car. But we probably got some bad luck karma coming our way soon. We're in 9th place. Almost pitched it. Yeah, this guy is just so down on speed.
Right side. Keep to the left. Clear. Car right. Clear. Car right. Still there. Clear.
No one giving an inch. And broken car trying to block. We'll get him on the straight.
1 minute 56.
Racking up incidents like crazy. Get him here unless his top speed is really slow, but we're going to be at the corner by then. Yeah, his top speed is very bad.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear.
He tried to block it and then he got smart with that. We hit the grass again. Getting really good at doing that, and then that totally threw me off into the corner. Got them all stacked up behind us. Just need to pull away. We're in 7th now, so somehow... Oh yeah, we got a couple of spots when they all stacked up and we got around them. I don't know what that shift was. Let's get the hell away from the orange car before anyone passes him. Way too wide. I know I should, but I don't have the precision that I need to go wide on entry and not hit the grass. And then we overdrive that, and then we downshift to 1st, and I am a damn mess.
One minute 53.312.
Just doesn't turn if I don't downshift. It's got to be mental too. It's got to be that I just slow down more when I shift down. Car flying though. We got a yellow flag up ahead. Someone out of the chicane.
You got a slow car on the right. Right side.
Worst position to be in.
Still there, hold your line.
And of course he's not going to back off because he just made a mistake and he's destroyed. Just gonna downshift to feel better. Alright, well, that was an exciting first 4 laps.
Minute 53.702.
Luckily, the guy behind is being really blocky, so if they wreck each other, we'll have a bit of free space. He gets around him. 11's going to fly past us. He gains a little bit there, but again, it's not worth it to me to risk for that tiny bit of speed. He's faster everywhere else too, so we're going to gain more by not going off track there than getting 0.03 every lap. Luckily he screwed up, probably because I was so slow through there. But he will catch back up. I'm downshifting for no reason again. Just getting on throttle too hard again. Just be safe through there. All right. Hopefully guy behind keeps making mistakes. Let's not overdrive this.
Minute 53.079.
53.0. Held even through the last few corners with the guy behind. Getting in a better rhythm now. He's still catching us, but not as quickly as before. I wish I could attack that more, but I just have not figured that line out. I've ran into those tires one too many times. They don't move like rallycross tires. Let's hope this thing's almost over. Probably a couple more laps. Yeah, saying 8 laps. I need to do more rotation on corner entry on my braking, but way too late to change things up now. But a little rotation like that on entry, massive, although we got a weird tire bobble there.
Minute 52.653.
Big push, we're going to take the 1X. He's gained a lot again. I'll be happy with the 7th, but we'll try to be faster than him and just not make mistakes. That was not good. The nose just shoved. Turning back to the left. Luckily, you just drove off the track again. Wish I would have had a better run through there. We didn't really gain anything, but we didn't lose as much as we would have. Overdrove entry. He gets through there great.
White flag, one more lap to go.
And it's time for a white flag dive. Hopefully we don't die.
1 minute 53.30.
But considering we wrecked a bunch of people on lap 1, karma's probably coming for us. He's gonna get a massive run here. Not a thing we can do.
Car on your left. Clear.
Nothing I could do there. Can't drive it around the outside. Can barely get through their single file. So we're just going to need him to drive off the track and lose some time. Don't think he's going to, though. He has no need to. He doesn't need to put in blazing fast laps. The 4 car, who's massively damaged, is catching up with us. And there we go. 7th place, which is good as a 13, but I'm really annoyed with myself on that screw up on the first lap.
Alright, let's kick it flat.
That was not good.
Good job. Very good job.
Looks like Gavin finished. So that's good. He didn't get caught up in our mess, and probably gained a bunch from it. Let's go watch that disaster. Survive. Why can't I? My brain's just not working. Why surviving? Why was my brain confused about 2 V's? Brain has shut off. Well, we didn't see that, but contact on the pace lap. And we're gonna get that guy running into people. Then we're gonna get the 4. No, he's the one that caused this big stack up. And then is this guy still around? He's gone. So massive stack up. We're just jammed up here. We gotta stop, get around that. And we got nowhere to go. I'm just trying to survive all this. And then I just clipped the grass sideways, put that dude into the tires. Just pretty much destroyed it. And this guy bounces back out in traffic and just, yeah. All on me. Just hit that grass, but of course, the guy that causes it keeps on rolling, no problems. Just, yeah, not happy. Don't like making mistakes like that, especially when it's just something so stupid. I mean, it's the just worst timing of it all. And then everyone goes in. Gavin gets a little chunk of it, but a lot of spots. Don't know what we're seeing there. We get shoved out, and then I had to go blocking. See the 5. He's decided to go off. This is still during the race, and he's just going to try to jump over the wall and intentionally kill the field coming around. He clearly turned right instead of keeping it off, trying to jump and go head on into people. And we got the 10 and the 16. I'm glad we got away from this group. There was a lot of door slamming back here. And the guy we destroyed, well, he's getting sick of those tire barriers. That might have been prediction code. Then, yeah, these guys are just still stacked up on top of each other. We got very lucky to get away from that. 4 car goes in, and that's what I was afraid of doing. Now Gavin's in that pack, gets a little bump. And what the hell was that? He just hits the brakes on the straightaway and then wrecks the dude. And then goes. Did he get a cutting penalty? It would have had to, like, if he had to stop for things. I don't think he would have got a cutting there. He didn't get a cutting there. I don't know. I can't explain that one. 15 into the wall. I think it's broken. Nope. Still going. This was the guy that was ahead of us. He just barely clips. And yeah, just side by sides, just nearly impossible through those chicanes. And Gavin's getting the same blocking. And good job, Gavin. The guy was damaged and blocking. He did the same thing to us at the same point, and we turned to the left of him. But Gavin gets the position. 12 goes backwards. And that is it. So, still not happy with my mistake, but let's take a look at results. We're going to lose 0.04 safety rating and gain 40 I rating. Yeah, 5 incidents, pretty terrible. The 12 ends up with only 7, amazingly. The 4 ends up with 13, and the 6 with 11. But, no, that was a big mistake that ruined a lot of people's races instantly. So, not good. But hopefully my sorry went through when I tried to type it up on there, but that doesn't do anything for anyone. So, yeah, if you're watching that, sorry if you were caught up in that. So, hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.